Welcome to Talk. The only show on the web where every team, good or bad, big or small, rigged or not rigged, has a voice. And gets to sit down exclusively with me. Everybody's opinion matters. Except for Patriots fans.
So, I think the Raiders, truthfully, bold prediction, are going to win the freaking Super Bowl. I don't think there's anything holding them.
Welcome to the show where the only thing that matters is you. Welcome to Talk Time. It's arguably hotter than they've ever been. Definitely hotter than they've been in the last 20 years right now. Off to a 3-1 start and sole possession of first place in the division in the AFC East. What's been the key to the success of them? You know, what's the recipe for success in Buffalo? And are they going to keep going? We're going to find out here in this episode of Talk Time with my man Brad. What's going on, everybody? We got my man, the biggest Bills fan on the internet. His name is Brad, and we're getting ready to actually talk a little Buffalo Bills football. And right off the bat, man, you know, you look at this team going into the season. You know, they cut Darby, Gilmore. They traded him. They got rid of Sammy Watkins, you know, in a trade, I believe, also. Everybody thought this team was going to be much like the Jets this season and try to tank for something. And the team has done everything but that, you know. Whether you look on defense, offense, it's just been clicking. They beat Atlanta. They beat Denver. So with that, Brad, I'm just going to get right into the questions. You know, with 54, only 54 points allowed, which is the best in the NFL. What is so different about this defense this year than in years before? You know, they did lose Gilmore and they lost Darby. What's so different?
Honestly, it's just probably Rex Ryan, bro. Because before Rex Ryan came to Buffalo, the Bills had a top 5 defense. And then when he was the coach, defense kind of sucked again. And then basically it's coaching, honestly, is what it is. Because they had Jerry Hughes, Kyle Williams, Darius, Preston Brown. They had a lot of the guys already. And now they have, you know, a couple of young guys at defensive back, whatever. Then they have Micah Hyde and
right, from Green Bay.
George Poyer, Tre'Davious White. Those guys are balling. And then the defensive line, honestly, just, you know what I mean? They're putting pressure on quarterbacks, making it easier for the defensive backs to make plays. You know what I mean?
That front seven is one of the best in football, easily. All right, so the next question is, the offense has been efficient without Sammy Watkins. What's been the key to the offense clicking?
Honestly, I think Tyrod not turning the ball over helps. You know what I mean? The passing game it's still kind of anemic. You know, I wish they would get him another receiver, but he's utilizing Charles Clay, and then, you know what I mean, having Shady McCoy in the backfield definitely helps too.
And they did pick up Jordan Matthews.
Yeah, no, he's hurt. He's out for the next month, though.
Ooh, okay. You just got to kind of work with what you got then. What other receivers you guys have?
We got Zay Jones, we got Andre Holmes, and then they just re-signed Philly Brown.
Okay. I know Andre Holmes, and Philly Brown sounds familiar too. All right. Now this is kind of an outsider question. You look at the division right now, it's 3-1. Buffalo's got a game lead on New England and the Jets, who are surprising a lot of people also. And then there's Miami down there with 1 win on the season. So I guess the question right now, at this point in the season, you know, if everything was to finish the way it is right now, who would you be worried about more in the division? Would you be worried more about Miami, New England, or New York?
Honestly, I'm going to be honest, probably the Patriots still, just because you can never count out Tom Brady and Belichick. I mean,
right.
They're ridiculous. They're good, but if their defense keeps playing the way it is, they're not gonna be much of a threat. I mean, they won't do much this year, but Belichick is one of them guys, you know what I mean? He always just seems to figure shit out.
That's what's so crazy about New England, and you know, they've got that next man up philosophy that they've had for years. Even when guys have gone down, they've always found replacements. But this defense has lost 2 or 3 starters, and it's like the entire system's gone. It's like the guys aren't doing their jobs that are backups. Butler's looking terrible. I mean, I've said it for a long time. He's the most overrated corner in football. You know, and he's being exposed. Stephon Gilmore, the former Bill, is being exposed. You know, they just don't really. It's like they're not even playing with heart, man.
I love watching the Bucs. It's hilarious. Patriots fans, when they first signed him, like, oh, he's gonna be great.
Right. All right, so we'll finish.
Help me there.
Yeah, we'll finish it up here with this last question, and I guess it's just a general question for Buffalo. You know, you look at the schedule. You've beaten Denver. You've beaten Atlanta. You know, you look at the schedule. You've beaten Denver. You've beaten Atlanta. You got Cincinnati this week. You know, are the Bills just going to continue to stay hot? And if so, how? And if they do, could this be the year? The first time in 20 years that Buffalo is knocking on that January window and looking to punch their ticket to Minnesota.
I mean, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that they keep playing the way. Basically, the way I see it, they just got to keep doing what they're doing, and don't, you know what I mean, don't overlook any teams. Like Cincinnati hasn't played well this year, so hopefully they don't go into that game, you know what I mean, all cocky and overconfident.
Can't do that.
Right now, the Bills are already underdogs against Cincinnati. Cincinnati's favored against the Bills. And I'm like,
Yeah.
straight. The Bills just beat Denver, Atlanta, and Cincinnati's favored.
That's what I'm saying. We're favored to lose at Cleveland too, so don't feel bad. And they're 0-4.
It's crazy, but you know what? I like it. I feel like it gives the guys
Oh yeah.
a chip on their shoulder.
Yep. I love it.
You know, hopefully just what they're doing, and you know, looking at the schedule, I see a few tough games on there still. The Raiders, if they get Derek Carr back, and then the 2 games against the Patriots, then even the Jets. I mean, who knows how that game could turn out? Your guys' defense is playing well.
That's gonna be a Thursday night game.
Miami's a division game. We play them 2 out of the last 5 weeks.
Woo!
I never count out a division either.
2 easy wins. Jay Cutler, man.
Last 4 out of the last 5 Bills games, or they play the Patriots, the Dolphins, and then someone else, I think, and then the Patriots and the Dolphins.
Oh man, that's insane. You're gonna be playing for that playoff spot, man. You're gonna have to play for it. Well, all right, man. Appreciate it. All right, man. Appreciate you being on here. Last message for Bills fans.
Just, you know, keep the faith and stick by the squad. So Bills Mafia.
All right, man.